Problem 3-25. Jenna wants to solve the equation 2000x minus 4000 equals 8000. Letter A. What easier equation could she solve instead that would give her the same solution? In other words, what equivalent equation has easier numbers to work with? Well, when we look at the equation that she's got, this is for letter A, we know that she's got 2000 times x, and she's subtracting 4,000 from it, and it equals 8,000. Each of these numbers here obviously has 1,000 as a factor, so we could take it here and we could divide each term in this equation here by 1,000 to make this a little bit easier to work with. If we look at it here, let's divide each term by 1,000. We should end up with 2000x divided by 1,000 should give us 2x. 4,000 divided by 1,000 is going to give us 4, so we have 2x minus 4, and that should equal 8,000 divided by 1,000 gives us 8. So this equation here would be much easier to solve, versus the 2000x minus 4,000 equals 8,000. Or it may not be easier, but the numbers are smaller and easier to work with. So that would be our answer for letter A. Letter B says justify that your equation in part A is equivalent to 2000x minus 4000 equals 8000 by showing that they have the same solution. All right, well, let's just go ahead and finish solving the one that we started on here. So if we wanted to do that, let's just separate our steps here. I'll just recopy it real quick because the numbers are nice and short now. We can add 4 to each side. And we have 2x equals 12. Then we divide each side by 2, and we get that x equals 6. Let's see here, if we wanted to solve the original equation, that one was 2000x minus 4000 equaled 8,000. We would end up just adding 4,000 to each side. We get here that 2,000 x's equals 12,000. And then when we divide each side by 2,000, we get 2,000 goes into 12,000 the same number of times that 2 went into 12. So x equals 6. So we've confirmed that there. It says now Jenna wants to solve 3/50ths minus x/50ths equals 7/50ths. Write and solve an equivalent equation with easier numbers that would give her the same answer. Well, if we can divide everything by the same number, we could also multiply everything by the same number. So we've got 3/50ths minus x/50ths equals 7/50ths. So an equivalent equation that we could come up with here would be the result of multiplying both sides of this equation by 50. So 50 times 3 is 150, divided by 50 gets us back to 3, so we have 3. 50 times x divided by 50 would leave us with just x, so 3 minus x equals 50 times 7 would be 350, divided by 50 would be back to 7, or you could say you cancel them out first. So 3 minus x equals 7. We could go ahead and solve it. And we get the opposite of x, or negative x, equals 4, which means that x would have to equal negative 4. That's a much easier way to solve this equation than taking it here and looking at your fractions. So If you have questions about this or have questions about how to come up with, easier equations, make sure you ask your teacher. This is problem 3-25. Thanks for watching.